My name is Josh Santos, Minister of Community Cape Verde.
Hi, I'm Angela. I'm an historian. You're watching One Tribe.
What's up, One Tribe? It's your girl, Blossom. Can you guess where I am?
I gotta testify. Come up in this.
I'm at the University of Cape Verde in Palmarejo Grande for the 4th International Conference of Small Island Developing States. This conference is all about linking various small island countries such as Cape Verde, Barbados, Jamaica, Comoros, and much more. With One Tribe and Polka Dot, we're not just crossing borders, we are obliterating them. Don't go anywhere. We have a lot more monumental material coming right up.
Hey One Tribe, Zeri here. Now we're inside this electric conference hall. We're diving deep into how the diaspora, culture, and tech can merge to create something amazing. I mean, who better take you on this journey than us? Eyes peeled, ears open, let's make this unforgettable.
I'm still African. Even though the world is getting smaller and smaller and we borrowing cultures, still the essence of what it means to be African is still with us. That's how I say it. Know what I mean? I'm still African, yes. In them baggy jeans and snakes, white tees, hats, do-rags, waves underneath. In fact, I think in English. Press great to greet my elders, but it's good morning when I speak.
What's poppin', One Tribe? I'm here with
Angela. I'm an historian.
Yes. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy the discussion today?
Yes, it was very interesting.
Okay. What was your favorite part about it?
Well, so many things. I think the idea of the platforms for the diaspora.
Yes.
It was the most interesting part for me.
Okay. All right. So, One Tribe aims to amplify African music and bridge cultural gaps through emerging technologies such as Web3. All right? What role do you think technology can play in fostering global cultural unity?
I think the new technologies can play a major role for start for training.
Yes.
Especially for young Africans. And for that, we need to win the challenge of having free internet for everyone.
Very essential, very crucial.
Yeah.
So, how do you see the role of diasporal communities in shaping the global influence of their native cultural identities?
It can be a huge role. I spoke here about the role that the Cape Verdean diaspora had in the divulgation of our national music, one of the national genders we have. And that was made by non-professionals, many of them, some were professionals, about 70 years ago when we had only one high school. So imagine what can the diaspora do now.
Right.
Then when we have much more trained people and we have all these new technologies and information gadgets, no?
Thanks to our gadgets, right?
Yeah.
So, Cape Verde is both culturally rich and strategically placed. How can Cape Verde leverage its unique position to strengthen ties with other African countries?
It's an investment that has to be made. I'm an historian, as I said. So, for instance, in the 19th century, we had direct boat connections to Côte d'Ivoire, Luanda, Dakar, Bissau, you see. Now, the African Union is talking about an investment in more flights to other African countries in the continent.
Yes.
I think we will start with Senegal, but that has to be made, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be great for people both on the continent and here in Cape Verde. So now it's time for the fun questions. Okay?
Okay.
So if you had one song that could be your theme song for your life, what song would that be?
Não Deixe o Samba Morrer. It's a Brazilian song.
Okay. Can you give us the tune? What does it sound like?
Não deixe o samba morrer, não deixe o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba pra gente sambar. It's an African diasporic music, no? Of ancient enslaved Africans.
That is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Music in Cape Verde is our soul. Everything we've been doing and the musicians as well, is dedicated to spreading it and promoting its international recognition. First via training, and second by utilizing digital or all digital technology. The Atlantic Music Expo is the primary global event for Cape Verdean music, promoting collaboration and cultural exchange among artists worldwide. The Atlantic Music Expo is a music exhibition that we organize annually here in the capital of the country, but which also has an impact in the city of Mindelo, where we receive not only musicians, but also men connected to the music business, because they sell music as an economic activity as well. And our musicians are here in the islands, but they are also in the United States, where there are already other levels and other forms of performance and access to technology, as well as in Europe, with the epicenter in the Netherlands and in Paris, Portugal, also Lisbon. And we have musicians for music, for all musical genres, for typically cave music, morna, coladera, funana, batuque, and other musical expressions, but we also have young people following the evolution of African music, American music, and music for youth. Therefore, all expressions are currently being developed, and we have a significant participation as it is worthwhile to witness the music. And our communities scattered around the world have a strong connection through music.
So, how do you see the role of diaspora communities in shaping the global influence of their native cultural identities?
The global reach and impact of music is a daily occurrence that influences all musicians in profound and diverse ways. Hence, there are musicians who truly commit to preserving the genuineness of their style, while there are also songs that need to be adjusted to both the market and modernity in order to remain relevant and appealing, and due to the present technological influences. That is why it is imperative not to solely concentrate on traditionalism, tradition, and pure music, but also take into account the impact of the contemporary era we are living in. Thanks to technology and globalization, the internet offers instant access to information. With a click, you can explore different genres, eliminating the need to travel to Nigeria to discover its music scene. I know Nigerian music through information technology. The digital world is creating globalization. It is even forcing globalization, and new, more beautiful ways of expressing traditional music are emerging.
One last question.
Yes.
One last question. So, Cape Verde is both culturally rich and strategically placed, right? How can Cape Verde leverage its unique position to strengthen ties with other African countries?
First, the goal is to multiply the existing activities and cultural manifestations associated with the center in the Atlantic, thereby increasing their overall impact. Music Expo throughout the festival network, but now Cabo Verde's main priority is to invest in training. It is to have training, because it is also essential to take the step, to do the necessary upgrading, and to follow the evolution of music worldwide. But nevertheless, we are witnessing an increasing number of artists who represent our contemporary era. I could mention two talented artists, Dino Santiago, for example, George, but also Laura and Cremilda, each excelling in their own unique musical genre. Additionally, they will partake in drinking and actively seek the origins of this particular style, simultaneously dedicating themselves to enhancing their skills and knowledge. But how would you approach Africa, the African continent? This approach occurs naturally. It is from this symbiosis, this connection that has been happening due to these areas. Cesaria approached the music of Mali. Why did Cesaria approach Senegalese music? Luis Moraes approached the saxophone music from Congo or Nigeria, not just one country. Because it's natural. Do you see? The abundance of global music is in the African continent. That's why this African sound is also ours. We are an African nation. Our music is also African music, reflecting our cultural heritage. We African people, huh?
Yes, of course.
Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
Thank you. Wasn't today's conversation just absolutely enlightening, Zeri?
Are you playing? Today proves why 1TRIBE is so vital in connecting cultures and encouraging innovation. Stay tuned, 1TRIBE. The future looks bright and you are a part of it.